Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today we're going to dive into some seriously cool AI news.
Oh, yeah?
OpenAI just released this new model.
Uh-huh.
It's called o3-mini,
Okay.
and it's got like everyone buzzing, especially in the STEM world.
Right.
And you know how AI can be so expensive
Yeah.
and resource heavy?
Hmm.
Well, this little guy is totally changing the game
Okay.
with its unique blend of like power speed and affordability.
Wow.
Imagine getting like faster results on those complex math problems,
Uh-huh.
writing better code like in a snap,
Yeah.
and all while being kinder to your budget.
Nice.
That's o3-mini in a nutshell.
So what is fascinating about o3-mini is that it's a smaller reasoning model
Okay.
from OpenAI's O series designed for efficiency,
Right.
but don't let the size fool you.
Okay.
It's built with a powerful combination of reinforcement learning and chain of thought reasoning.
Okay. I'm all ears. Break down that chain of thought thing for me.
So that means o3-mini isn't just spitting out pre-programmed responses.
Okay.
It's actually thinking things through, step by step,
Right.
analyzing information,
Uh-huh.
and reaching conclusions,
Yeah.
much closer to how humans solve problems.
So it's like having a mini Einstein in your computer. Now, OpenAI is making some bold claims about o3-mini's performance,
Yeah.
especially compared to its bigger brother,
Okay.
o1.
Right.
They're saying this smaller model can actually outperform o1
Wow.
in certain areas, specifically STEM fields.
Yeah.
I'm a bit skeptical, to be honest. Is that even possible?
It might sound counterintuitive,
Okay.
but the benchmarks are pretty convincing.
All right.
In many areas of like math, coding, and science, o3-mini either matches or surpasses the performance of the larger o1 model.
All right, you've got my attention.
Okay.
Give me some concrete examples. What kind of tests are we talking about here?
Take the Amy math competition, for instance.
Yeah.
This is a challenging high school math contest, and o3-mini managed to score on par with the larger o1.
Wow.
Then there's GPQA Diamond,
Okay.
a collection of PhD-level science questions.
Oh, wow.
And again, o3-mini performed just as well as o1.
PhD-level science questions. Okay, now I'm starting to see the potential here.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back down to earth for a second.
Okay.
What does this mean for someone like me who's not a scientist or a mathematician?
Think of it this way. Tasks that rely on logic, problem solving,
Right.
and technical know-how could be completed much faster and with greater accuracy.
That's a game changer. I'm already seeing how this could benefit researchers, developers, and even students.
Right.
Imagine tackling complex projects in a fraction of the time.
Exactly. And that's not all.
Okay.
OpenAI also made o3-mini super developer friendly.
Okay.
It's the first small reasoning model with features like function calling,
Yeah.
structured outputs, and developer messages.
Hold on, those terms sound a bit like tech jargon.
Oh. Can you unpack those for us non-developers?
Of course.
Okay.
Imagine function calling as giving o3-mini access to a toolbox full of specialized functions from external tools and APIs.
Okay.
It can seamlessly integrate with other applications, making it incredibly versatile.
Right.
Structured outputs, on the other hand, ensure that the data returned by o3-mini is organized in a predictable way.
Okay.
Like receiving a neatly labeled package instead of a jumbled mess.
Right.
And finally, developer messages give developers more control over o3-mini's behavior, letting them guide its responses with greater precision.
So it's like giving developers a more refined set of controls.
Yes.
Leading to more powerful and reliable applications.
Precisely.
Okay.
They're giving developers the tools they need to build more robust and sophisticated AI-powered solutions.
Now, on top of all that, you mentioned speed.
Yeah.
Just how fast are we talking here?
OpenAI's own testing shows that o3-mini is a whopping 24% faster than its predecessor.
o1-mini.
Wow.
We're talking an average response time of 7.7 seconds
Okay.
versus 10.16 seconds.
I know it might not sound like much, but I can imagine those seconds adding up.
Oh, yeah?
When you're working on a complex project.
Definitely every second saved is a second closer to getting things done.
Right.
You're right, those seconds can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
But there's another technical detail that makes o3-mini incredibly speedy. Its time to first token is much faster than o1-minis.
Wow.
Time to first token. That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Well, think of it this way.
Yeah.
It's like the time it takes for a person to start talking after
yeah.
you ask them a question.
Yeah.
O3-mini begins generating its response almost instantaneously,
Mm.
which contributes to that feeling of snappiness.
So less waiting, more do. I like the sound of that.
Good.
Now, I've also heard about this intriguing
Yes.
reasoning effort feature.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true you can adjust how hard O3-mini thinks about a problem?
That's right. Wow.
You can think of it as a think harder dial.
Yeah. Okay.
Developers and even ChatGPT users can choose between 3 levels,
Okay.
low, medium,
Uh-huh.
and high.
That's fascinating. So if I need a quick answer for a simple task,
Right.
I can opt for low reasoning effort.
Yeah,
But if I'm grappling with a complex challenge, I can crank it up to high.
exactly.
That's cool. I'm already picturing how this level of control could be a game changer.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm trying to debug a complex piece of code.
Okay.
Could I set O3-mini to high reasoning effort and potentially get a more accurate solution, even if it takes a bit longer?
That's precisely the idea.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, all of this sounds amazing, but let's be realistic. Advanced AI features usually come with a hefty price tag.
Yeah, that's true.
What about the cost of using O3-mini?
Here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
OpenAI has been committed to making AI more accessible.
Right.
And O3-mini is a testament to that. It's significantly cheaper to use than the larger O1 model,
Wow.
making it a much more viable option for individuals, researchers, and businesses of all sizes.
So we're not just talking about a powerful AI, but a powerful AI that's actually affordable.
That's right.
That's music to my ears.
Good.
It seems like OpenAI is breaking down barriers
Yeah.
and opening up a world of possibilities for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get too carried away, we need to talk about safety.
Okay.
Whenever we delve into the realm of advanced AI,
Yeah.
it's important to address the potential risks.
Right.
What steps has OpenAI taken to ensure that O3-mini is a responsible and ethical tool?
You bring up a crucial point.
Yeah.
OpenAI has been very upfront about their commitment to AI safety
Okay.
and has implemented several measures to ensure responsible use of O3-mini.
Can you give us some specific examples of those safety measures?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They've employed a technique called deliberative alignment, which means O3-mini is trained to reason about safety specifications before answering any prompts.
So it's not just about reacting to potentially harmful requests after the fact, but actually anticipating and mitigating them beforehand.
Exactly.
Wow, that's smart.
And similar to their approach with the O1 model,
Okay.
OpenAI has conducted extensive testing and red teaming to identify and address potential vulnerabilities.
Red teaming sounds intense. What does that actually involve?
They have teams of experts who try to find ways to make the model generate harmful
Oh, wow.
or inappropriate outputs.
Okay.
It's like a controlled adversarial environment where they try to push O3-mini to its limits
Okay.
and see if it can withstand those challenges.
It's like a virtual sparring match to make sure the AI can handle itself in the real world.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
It
It
is.
seems like they're really going above and beyond to ensure that O3-mini is used responsibly.
They are.
All right.
OpenAI is constantly learning and adapting, constantly refining their safety mechanisms to stay ahead of potential risks.
That's reassuring to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get down to the practicalities.
Okay.
Where can people actually get their hands on this revolutionary O3-mini?
If you're a ChatGPT Plus
Okay.
team
Mm-hmm.
or pro user,
Yeah.
you already have access to O3-mini right now.
Wow.
Enterprise users will get access in a week
Okay.
for developers eager to integrate it into their own applications.
Mm-hmm.
O3-mini is also available through the OpenAI API.
And there was some good news about rate limits for ChatGPT Plus, and team users wasn't there.
Absolutely.
Okay, what was that?
Their rate limit has been tripled from 50 messages per day
Wow.
to 150 messages per day.
That's a huge increase. It seems like OpenAI is really committed to making O3-mini as accessible as possible.
Yep, they are.
But what about those of us who are still on the free ChatGPT plan?
Yeah,
Can we at least get a taste of this new AI?
definitely. Free plan users can try O3-mini by selecting the Reason option in the message composer or by regenerating a response.
Okay, cool. So it's a great way to experience the difference firsthand. That's fantastic. It's like getting a sneak peek behind the curtain of advanced AI.
Yeah.
Now, o3-mini may be a game changer,
Right.
but I'm curious about how it stacks up against OpenAI's flagship reasoning model, o1.
Oh?
Where does each model excel,
Yeah.
and what are their strengths and weaknesses?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
While O1 remains a powerhouse for general knowledge and reasoning tasks,
Okay.
O3-mini shines in specific areas, particularly those that require a high level of accuracy in technical fields.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Right.
Let's dive into some real-world examples to see where each model excels and how their performance compares.
Let's start with math, specifically the challenging AME competition.
Okay.
Remember, O3-mini, even at its lowest reasoning effort setting, manages to achieve comparable results to the previous version O1-mini.
Yep.
But what's truly remarkable is that when you crank up the reasoning effort to medium, it performs on par with O1 itself.
Wow.
And here's the kicker. With the highest reasoning effort setting,
Okay.
O3-mini actually surpasses both O1 and O1-mini.
Wow, that's impressive. It seems like this little model is packing a serious punch.
Yeah, it is.
So o3-mini excels in math, but what about other areas like science and coding?
Let's move on to PhD-level science questions using the GPQA Diamond benchmark.
Okay, I'm particularly interested in this one as it tests a wide range of scientific knowledge.
Yeah.
It seems like a real test of o3-mini's reasoning capabilities.
Absolutely. And the results are impressive.
Okay.
Even with low reasoning effort, O3-mini already outperforms O1-mini.
Wow.
And with high effort, it performs on par with the larger O1.
So we're seeing a consistent pattern here. o3-mini is holding its own against larger, more resource-intensive models, and even outperforming them in certain scenarios.
Yes.
What's the secret sauce? Is it just the chain of thought reasoning, or is there more to it?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And it's one that AI researchers are still trying to fully unravel.
Right.
Chain of thought reasoning certainly plays a crucial role.
Yeah.
Enabling o3-mini to approach problems with a human-like step-by-step logic.
Right.
But it's likely a combination of factors,
Okay.
including the training data and specific techniques used by OpenAI that contribute to o3-mini's impressive performance.
It's mind-boggling to think we're still uncovering the mysteries of how these models work.
Yeah.
Almost like peering into a complex and evolving intelligence.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we've established that o3-mini is significantly faster than o1-mini. Let's talk about what that speed boost actually means for the user experience.
Okay.
How does it translate into a better interaction with the AI?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah.
First and foremost, faster response times mean less waiting around for answers.
Right.
In a world that thrives on instant gratification, that's a huge plus.
Yeah, for sure.
It makes interacting with AI feel more natural and seamless.
I can definitely see that. There's nothing more frustrating than waiting for an AI to process a simple request.
Right.
It's like having a conversation with someone who takes forever to respond.
Exactly. And it's even more important when you're engaged in a back-and-forth dialogue, trying to solve a complex problem or work on a creative project. O3-mini speed keeps the conversation flowing, making it feel more like you're collaborating with a quick-witted partner.
So it's all about creating a more fluid and engaging experience where the technology fades into the background and you can focus on the task at hand.
Precisely. The goal is to create an AI tool that feels like an extension of your own thinking process.
Yeah.
Something that can seamlessly augment your capabilities.
I like that.
And o3-mini is a significant step in that direction.
Now, you mentioned earlier that o3-mini can even work with the search feature in ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a game changer for anyone who needs access to up-to-date information. Can you elaborate on how that works and what it means for users?
It's still in its early stages,
Okay.
but it provides a glimpse into a future where AI can seamlessly integrate with the vast ocean of information available online. Essentially, o3-mini can now access and process information from the web,
Okay.
providing you with answers grounded in real-world data.
So it's not just relying on a static internal knowledge base anymore.
Right.
It's dynamically pulling in information from the web in real time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
This means o3-mini's answers are more likely to be accurate and relevant to your specific needs.
Okay.
Imagine asking a question
Yeah.
and getting a response that not only answers your question, but also provides links to the sources it used.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a research assistant
Right.
that can scour the web for you in a matter of seconds.
That's incredible. But as with any powerful technology, it's crucial to have transparency and accountability. How can users be sure that the information o3-mini provides is accurate and reliable?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Transparency is key.
Right.
And OpenAI addresses this by providing links to the sources o3-mini used,
Oh, okay.
allowing users to verify the information themselves.
Yeah.
It's all about empowering users to make informed decisions
Right.
and not blindly trust the AI.
It sounds like OpenAI is really trying to strike a balance between innovation and responsible development, which is crucial in this rapidly evolving field.
Definitely.
Now, I know we've touched on this briefly, but I want to delve deeper into the safety measures OpenAI has implemented for o3-mini.
Sure.
We've talked about deliberative alignment, but can you explain how that works in practice?
Oh, yeah.
What steps has OpenAI taken to ensure that o3-mini is aligned with human values and safety guidelines?
One of the key features of deliberative alignment is that o3-mini is trained to reason about safety specifications
Right.
before answering user prompts. It's not just about filtering out harmful requests after they're made,
Yeah.
but actually anticipating and mitigating them
Right.
before they even reach the output stage.
So it's like building a safety net into the very core of the AI's decision-making process.
Precisely. They're not just reacting to potential problems, but proactively addressing them before they arise.
That's a much more proactive approach to safety. What else have they done to ensure responsible use?
Well, they've also conducted extensive testing and red teaming
Right.
to identify and mitigate any potential vulnerabilities.
You mentioned red teaming before,
Yes.
but I'm still curious about what that actually entails.
Think of it as a controlled adversarial environment where
Right.
teams of experts try to break the model.
Right.
They try to find ways to make it generate harmful or inappropriate outputs, pushing it to its limits to see how it responds under pressure.
It's like a virtual sparring match to make sure the AI can handle itself in the real world.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fascinating. It seems like they're really pulling out all the stops to ensure that o3-mini is used ethically and responsibly.
They are.
Good.
It's an ongoing process of learning, adapting, and constantly refining their safety mechanisms to stay ahead of potential risks.
That's reassuring to hear.
Yeah.
Now, even with all these safety measures in place, it's still possible that something could slip through the cracks. What happens if o3-mini does generate a harmful or inappropriate output?
OpenAI has established robust reporting mechanisms so that users can flag any problematic outputs.
Okay.
They also have a dedicated team to review those reports and take appropriate action.
So there's a system in place for continuous monitoring and improvement
Right.
even after the model is released.
Exactly. It's not a set it and forget it approach.
Yeah.
OpenAI is actively involved in ensuring that their models are used responsibly and ethically.
Now let's shift our focus to the practicalities of using o3-mini.
Okay.
We've already touched on access for ChatGPT Plus team
Sure.
and pro users as well as developers through the API.
Right.
But I'm curious about some specific use cases.
Okay.
What are some real-world scenarios where o3-mini could shine and make a tangible difference?
The possibilities are vast.
I bet.
In the realm of healthcare,
Yeah.
imagine o3-mini analyzing medical data,
Oh.
assisting with diagnoses, or even personalizing treatment plans.
Okay.
Its ability to process complex information and reason through problems could be invaluable in this field.
It's like having a team of expert physicians at your fingertips.
Yeah.
And what about education? How could o3-mini revolutionize the way we learn and teach?
Imagine personalized tutoring systems
Okay.
that adapt to each student's unique learning styles and needs.
Yeah.
Or intelligent assistants that can help with research writing and even problem solving.
It's like having a custom-designed educational experience tailored to your individual strengths and weaknesses.
Exactly.
It's incredible to think how o3-mini could empower both students and educators.
Thank you.
And in the world of finance and business, o3-mini could analyze market trends,
Yeah.
optimize investments, and
Yeah.
automate complex tasks, freeing up human workers to focus on more strategic and creative endeavors.
That's right.
It's all about leveraging AI to augment our capabilities and help us make more informed decisions.
Yeah.
What are some other industries where o3-mini could make a significant impact?
We're just scratching the surface.
Oh, wow.
Think about areas like scientific research, engineering,
Right.
and even creative fields like music and art.
Wow.
As o3-mini becomes more widely adopted, I think we'll see a surge of innovation in all sorts of unexpected areas.
It's like we're witnessing the birth of a new era
Yeah.
where AI is no longer a distant futuristic concept,
Mm-hmm.
but a tangible tool that's changing the way we work, learn, and create.
Precisely. And the most exciting part is that this is just the beginning.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot to ponder in this first part of our deep dive into o3-mini. We've covered its impressive capabilities, explored its potential impact on various industries, and delved into the crucial aspects of safety and ethical considerations.
We've covered a lot of ground,
We have.
but there's still so much more to explore.
I know, I can't wait.
In our next segment, we'll delve deeper into how o3-mini fits into the evolving landscape of AI
Okay.
and discuss the potential challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
Stay tuned for part 2 of our deep dive into o3-mini,
Yes.
where we'll continue our exploration of this groundbreaking technology and its potential to shape the future.
It's going to be great.
We'll be right back after a short break.
See you.
Welcome back. It's amazing to think how quickly the field of AI is evolving. Just a few years ago, powerful models like o3-mini were limited to large tech companies and research labs. Now, this level of AI is becoming accessible to everyone.
It's true, the democratization of AI is truly exciting.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about the challenges that come with making AI more accessible.
What are some of the hurdles that developers and researchers might face as they start working with smaller, more specialized models like o3-mini?
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that these smaller models can maintain accuracy and reliability while still being efficient. It's a delicate balancing act.
I imagine it's like trying to fit a powerful engine into a compact car.
Yeah.
You want the performance, but you also need it to be fuel efficient.
That's a great analogy. Developers need to carefully consider the trade-offs between model-size computational resources and performance.
Okay.
Another challenge is ensuring that these models are robust and can handle a wide range of inputs.
So they need to be able to adapt to different situations and not just excel in a narrow set of tasks.
Exactly. Flexibility is key.
Okay.
Now let's shift gears for a moment and talk about how o3-mini actually stacks up against its predecessor, o1-mini.
Okay.
We've touched on some of the key differences, but I'm curious to get a clearer picture of where each model shines.
That's a great point. I'm eager to delve deeper into those benchmarks and see how o3-mini measures up against o1-mini in specific tasks.
Let's take another look at the AMIA math competition.
Okay.
Remember, o3-mini, even with low reasoning effort, performs comparably to o1-mini. But what's truly remarkable is that when you crank up the reasoning effort to medium, it matches o1's performance. And here's the kicker with high reasoning effort.
Okay.
o3-mini actually surpasses both o1 and o1-mini.
It's almost like o3-mini is saying, don't underestimate me just because I'm smaller.
Right. It's proving that size isn't everything when it comes to AI. It's about efficiency and intelligent design.
I like that.
Now let's move on to those challenging PhD-level science questions from the GPQA Diamond benchmark.
Okay, I'm particularly interested in this one as it tests a wide range of scientific knowledge.
Right.
It seems like a real test of o3-mini's reasoning capabilities.
Absolutely. And the results are impressive.
Okay.
Even with low reasoning effort, o3-mini outperforms o1-mini. And with high effort, it achieves comparable performance to o1.
Okay.
This suggests that o3-mini isn't just a one-trick pony.
Right.
It's capable of handling complex scientific concepts across multiple disciplines.
So it's not just about crunching numbers or solving equations. It's about understanding and reasoning about complex scientific concepts.
Yeah.
That's impressive. But what about coding?
Yeah.
How does o3-mini perform in that arena?
OpenAI uses a benchmark called Code Forces to evaluate coding skills in a competitive setting. As you increase the reasoning effort in o3-mini, its ELO score steadily climbs, surpassing o1-mini at all levels.
Wow.
With medium reasoning effort, it even matches o1's performance, which is quite remarkable.
So we're seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
o3-mini consistently holds its own against larger models and even outperforms them in certain situations.
Right.
But I'm curious about the real-world implications of o3-mini's speed. We've established that it's significantly faster than o1-mini, but how does that translate into tangible benefits for users?
Imagine you're a researcher working on a time-sensitive project.
Okay.
Perhaps analyzing large data sets or running complex simulations. In those scenarios, every second counts.
I can definitely see how o3-mini speed could be a game changer in those situations.
Yeah.
It could accelerate research and development,
Right.
leading to faster breakthroughs and discoveries.
Precisely. Or imagine you're a developer building a real-time application,
Right.
perhaps a language translation app or a chatbot that needs to respond instantly to user queries.
Right. In those cases, speed is not just a convenience, it's a necessity.
Exactly. And o3-mini's faster response times could significantly enhance those user experiences,
Right.
making interactions feel more seamless and natural.
Now, you mentioned that o3-mini even works with the search feature in ChatGPT,
Yes.
which opens up exciting possibilities for research and information retrieval.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on how this integration works and what it means for users?
Think of it as having a research assistant that can not only access information from its own vast database,
Right.
but also dynamically pull in relevant information from the entire web.
Wow.
This means you can ask a question and get an answer that's grounded in the most up-to-date information available,
Right.
complete with links to the sources it used.
That's incredible. It's like having a supercharged search engine that can understand your query
Yes.
and provide you with not just a list of links, but a concise and informative answer all in one place.
Exactly. It's about taking search to the next level,
Yeah.
providing a more intelligent and efficient way to find the information you need.
I'm already envisioning how this could transform the way we conduct research, learn new things,
Yeah.
and even just stay informed about current events. But as with any powerful tool,
Right.
it's crucial to consider the ethical implications and potential risks associated with AI-powered search.
You're absolutely right.
Hmm.
We need to ensure that these AI systems are used responsibly
Yeah.
and don't perpetuate biases or misinformation. Transparency and accountability are paramount.
OpenAI has been very vocal about their commitment to safety and responsible AI development.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on the specific steps they've taken to ensure that o3-mini is used ethically
Sure.
and doesn't pose a risk to users?
One of the key measures they've implemented is something called deliberative alignment.
Right.
This involves training o3-mini to reason about safety specifications before answering user prompts.
So it's not just about filtering out harmful requests after the fact,
Yeah.
but actually anticipating and mitigating them
Yeah.
before they even reach the output stage.
Exactly. It's about building safety into the very core of the AI's decision-making process.
That's a much more proactive and robust approach to safety than simply reacting to problems
Yeah.
after they occur.
Absolutely. They've also conducted extensive testing and red teaming to identify and address potential vulnerabilities.
You mentioned red teaming before, but I'm still fascinated by the concept. Can you explain in more detail what that involves?
Think of it as a controlled adversarial environment where teams of experts try to find ways to make the model generate harmful or inappropriate outputs.
Right.
They essentially try to break the model by pushing it to its limits,
Right.
exploring edge cases and unusual scenarios to see how it responds.
So it's like a rigorous stress test designed to expose any weaknesses in the AI's defenses.
Exactly. It's an essential part of responsible AI development.
Right.
Ensuring that the models we release into the world are as safe and reliable as possible.
Now, even with all these safety measures in place, there's always the possibility that something could slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
What happens if a user encounters a harmful or inappropriate output from o3-mini?
OpenAI has established clear reporting mechanisms so that users can easily flag any problematic outputs.
Okay.
They have a dedicated team that reviews these reports and takes swift action to address the issue.
So there's a continuous feedback loop in place to ensure that o3-mini is constantly being monitored and improved.
That's right. OpenAI is committed to ongoing monitoring and improvement, taking user feedback seriously,
Right.
and constantly working to enhance the safety and reliability of their models.
That's reassuring to hear. It sounds like they're really trying to strike a balance
Yeah.
between pushing the boundaries of AI innovation
Uh-huh.
while also being mindful of the ethical implications and potential risks. Now, let's shift gears for a moment
Okay.
and talk about access. We've covered the various ways people can access o3-mini,
Right.
but I'm curious about how this technology is being made available to a wider audience.
One of the key aspects of OpenAI's mission is to democratize access to AI, making it available to individuals, researchers, and businesses of all sizes.
And o3-mini seems to be a big step in that direction.
It is.
Its smaller size and lower cost make it a much more accessible option
Right.
than previous generations of AI models.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's breaking down barriers and making powerful AI capabilities available to a much wider range of users.
This is particularly exciting for startups, smaller businesses, and individual researchers who might not have had the resources to access these types of AI tools in the past.
Exactly. It's leveling the playing field and empowering more people to harness the power of AI for innovation and problem solving.
I'm already imagining a wave of new applications and startups emerging as O3 mini becomes more widely adopted.
I think so too.
But with this increased accessibility comes the responsibility to ensure that these powerful AI tools are used ethically
Right.
and for the benefit of society.
You're right. It's a topic that deserves careful consideration as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
Yeah.
We need to have open and honest conversations about the potential benefits and risks of AI.
For sure.
And we need to work together to establish guidelines and frameworks for responsible AI development and deployment.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this segment,
We have.
exploring the nuances of O3 mini's performance, delving deeper into the safety and ethical considerations, and discussing the broader implications of AI accessibility.
Yeah.
I'm eager to continue our exploration in the next part of our deep dive.
Me too.
In our final segment, we'll take a step back and look at the big picture,
Okay.
exploring how O3 mini fits into the rapidly evolving landscape of AI,
Right.
and discussing the potential challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
It's going to be good.
Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll wrap up our deep dive into O3 mini and discuss its potential to shape the future of AI and its impact on our world. We're back for the final part of our deep dive into OpenAI's O3 mini. We've talked about its capabilities, its speed, its safety features. It's a lot to take in.
It really is. O3-mini is a significant leap forward.
Right.
And I think it represents a broader trend in AI.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving away from the idea that bigger is always better.
That's interesting. So are you saying that smaller, more specialized AI models are the future?
Yeah, I think so.
What advantages do they offer over those massive general-purpose models?
Well, think about it. Not every task requires a giant, all-knowing AI.
Right.
Sometimes you need a specialist, a model fine-tuned for a specific job. O3-mini's success shows that these smaller models can be incredibly powerful and efficient, especially for tasks that require a lot of reasoning, like in STEM fields.
I see what you mean. It's like having a specialized tool for a specific job.
Right.
You wouldn't use a hammer to screw in a light bulb, right?
Exactly. And this shift towards specialization could be a game changer, making AI more accessible and affordable for a wider range of applications.
All right.
Imagine a world where every business, no matter how small, can have access to AI tools tailored to their specific needs.
That's a powerful vision. It's like the early days of personal computers, where technology that was once exclusive to large institutions became available to everyone. But let's talk about the potential impact of this shift.
Okay.
How do you see O3 mini and models like it changing the landscape of various industries?
Take healthcare, for example. Imagine a world where O3-mini is helping doctors diagnose diseases more accurately and efficiently. It could analyze medical images, scan research papers for relevant findings, or even personalize treatment plans based on a patient's unique genetic makeup.
It's like having an AI-powered medical consultant by your side. That could revolutionize healthcare as we know it.
Yeah, it could. And in education,
Right.
O3-mini could personalize the learning experience for each student. Imagine a world where every student has access to an AI tutor that can adapt to their learning style, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and provide tailored support and guidance.
That would be a game changer for students who struggle in traditional classroom settings. It could help level the playing field and unlock the learning potential of every student.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
What about other fields?
Yeah, what about those?
What possibilities do you see for O3-mini in areas like finance or scientific research?
Okay, yeah, let's hear about those.
In finance, O3-mini could help analysts identify market trends, assess risk, and make more informed investment decisions.
Right.
It could even automate tasks like fraud detection and portfolio management, freeing up human analysts to focus on more strategic initiatives.
It's like having an AI-powered financial advisor working around the clock to optimize your investments.
Exactly. And in scientific research, O3-mini could accelerate the pace of discovery.
Right.
It could help scientists analyze massive data sets, simulate complex experiments, and even generate hypotheses for further investigation.
It sounds like O3 mini could be a powerful tool for unlocking new scientific breakthroughs and tackling some of the world's most pressing challenges. But as with any powerful technology, there are also potential challenges and risks to consider. What are some of the concerns that come to mind as AI models like O3 mini become more prevalent?
One concern is the potential for job displacement. As AI becomes more capable of automating tasks that were previously done by humans,
Right.
it's important to think about how we can prepare the workforce for the future and ensure that everyone benefits from these technological advancements.
It's a valid concern. It's crucial that we find ways to harness the power of AI while also ensuring that it creates opportunities for everyone, not just a select few.
Absolutely. Another concern is the potential for bias in AI systems. If these models are trained on biased data, they can perpetuate and even amplify existing societal biases. We need to be mindful of this and work to ensure that AI is developed and used in a fair and equitable way.
It's like the saying goes, garbage in, garbage out. If we feed AI systems biased data, we're going to get biased results. It's essential that we address these ethical considerations from the very beginning.
You're right. It's not just about developing powerful AI, but developing AI that aligns with human values and benefits society as a whole.
Well, I think this deep dive into O3 Mini has been incredibly enlightening. We've explored its capabilities, its potential impact on various industries, and the crucial ethical considerations that we must address as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
Definitely.
What are your final thoughts on this remarkable technology?
I believe O3 Mini represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of AI. It's a demonstration of the power of specialization, and it has the potential to make AI more accessible and beneficial for everyone. It's an exciting time to be involved in this field, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
It's certainly an era of unprecedented innovation and possibility. As we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a final thought. The future of AI is being shaped right now, and it's up to all of us to ensure that it's a future that benefits humanity as a whole. We need to engage in thoughtful discussions, ask critical questions, and work together to create a world where AI is used responsibly and ethically. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of O3 Mini. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.